What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First things first, sorry for my voice. Sorry for the dark circles and puffiness. I have sinus junk going on. So I have my tissues over here and hot tea. Trying to do all the things to nip it in the bud. But I will deal with it because that means the weather is finally changing to fall from summer. And I'm here for that. So bring it on. I will deal with it as long as we get cooler weather. This video, we are going to catch up and do a quick check-in on how I'm doing with my family's challenge that we're challenging us for this calendar year for 2023. And for anybody that follows this channel who wants to come along and do a challenge of your own and your own family along with us, you're welcome to do that as well. I'm just checking in. We're calling it the P31 challenge, and P31 is for Proverbs 31. If you've not read that chapter of the Bible, I highly encourage you to go and read that to kind of give you a little bit of context as to why I'm trying to challenge myself to do this year. So with that being said, let me first say before I start talking numbers, excuse me, doing this challenge online and putting it on YouTube and putting all of our business out there is not to be in any way, shape, or form like braggy, like look at me, look what I did, or to shame anyone or to tell you all of our personal business or anything like that. I'm telling you so that hopefully in the hopes that maybe you could pick up a few tips and tricks. Maybe it will give you a little bit of hope that you can do it, because I know I was in that for a long time thinking like there's nothing I can do about it. Groceries are what they are. I can't steal them. We just have to pay for it and figure out what bill doesn't get paid so that we can eat food. And you don't have to live like that. And so I've done a bunch of research and I'm doing it, and I'm hoping to pass that information along to help encourage others that might need it. I will also link in the description box down below, not the box, but the description down below, another two YouTube channels that I was watching. And I learned a lot of tips and tricks from them, and I highly recommend them. One is Frugal Fit Mom. I really like her a lot, and here lately you should go check out her channel. She's going where she's like going along with some of her followers. They'll contact her and she will go with them to the grocery store like in person and help them and say like, well, have you thought about doing this instead of this? Or just different little tips and tricks, and helps them kind of like shave down their budget a little bit. Also, another one is She's in Her Apron. Excuse me. Now, they're not in my area, so I don't know them personally. I've never met them. I just follow them. I'm one of their subscribers. And I'm just going to like point you in their direction as well. Maybe you can learn a few things from them. So one thing I learned watching them is they share what they spend and what they save. So I'm going to share with you what I spend and what I saved as well. So the bulk of 2023 is trying to build a food storage here in my home for my family. And I'm doing pretty well with that. Come January, I will go over the whole year, the overview of what I've spent for the year, what I've saved for the year, and I will take you on an updated tour of our food storage and show you what all we've got stocked up. I know a couple of you have commented saying that, wow, I buy groceries for like a family of 10. It probably looks like that. I'll be honest with you. It probably does. If I was buying groceries for just us four, it would be tremendously less. But for one, I'm trying to bulk up my food storage so that if inflation continues and the prices get higher, which probably very well will, or some emergency should happen, say something happens and we don't have a paycheck, or something happens and there's an emergency and maybe my parents or Jason's parents need to come and stay with us and we need to pool resources for whatever reason, I've got some bulk out, right? What if one of us gets sick or anything can happen? I've got a bulk. But then also I'm buying extra food because what you guys don't see, we have a lot going on like with church and other family things, that the food that I'm buying isn't for just the four of us. Like, for example, I just took a meal to a couple at church because she had knee replacement surgery. At church, we have 3 babies due here in the next couple of months. we'll probably be making food for them. Bailey is involved in the youth group. We do a lot of food and stuff going on with youth activities. Colson's little youth group, they do a lot of activities going on. We do food with them a lot. There's just, I do food for like family members. I'll make dinner and send it to them, or we have family coming in about once a month or so. Either somebody's coming here and staying for a few days, or we're going somewhere to family. And so I just cook extra. Lots of different things that I don't really just tell you all about. We have all the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving with my whole family, Christmas with my whole family, Christmas with Jason's family. A lot going on. So that's extra food. It's not just the 4 of us having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's a lot of our extra, just so that you're aware, it's not just the family of 4. I also let you know what I spend because we are in Tennessee. If you don't know that, if you're new to my channel, I live in Tennessee. So where you live, it may not be as much as what I spend, or it may be way more than what I spend. I'm just showing you tips and tricks, and so that you can kind of gauge. Family of 4, she does a lot of extra food that's not for them, that doesn't stay in her home. Then she also has, this like climate as far as the economy goes, cost of living. That's what I'm trying to think. I just can't think well today. But that's why I'm sharing with you what I'm sharing. So that being said, this is the first 6 months of the year. I keep them in envelopes. Each month has its own envelope like this. Okay, this is October. And in it, I have my grocery list, each grocery list, and the receipts that went with that grocery trip. And I write out how much I spent, how much I saved, how much it was worth. Also in here, I put all gas receipts. Well, I say all the ones that when I fill up in my car. I don't get any gas receipts for Jason when he fills up his truck. He always forgets to print me a receipt. So he uses Kroger fuel points and he saves gas, but I have no idea how much he saved or how much he spent because he forgets to get me a receipt. Print your receipts, scan your receipts in the Fetch Rewards app to earn you points. That's another reason I wish he would get me some receipts. Anyway, so we've gone over this. I'll try to link that video down below as well if you want to go back over January through June. Today we're going to do the 3rd quarter, which is July, August, and September. And I've got them all here bundled together. So this is the 3rd quarter of the year. I spent in total for the 3 months of July, August, and September. And also keep in mind, August 1st started our Tennessee tax-free grocery holiday. So all the grocery ingredients that were not pre-prepared food, candy, gum, alcohol, and some supplements like collagen and vitamins and things like that, that stuff does not tax-free. But all of your food ingredients, meats, milks, dairy, flour, sugar, rice, potatoes, produce, like all of that stuff is tax-free. So I'm trying to bulk up and stock up my food storage room. Started in August. So August and September and October, because it ends Halloween Day, I'm trying to bulk out my food storage. So it's a little bit higher. So the 3rd quarter, I spent $2,441.54. That's what I spent, okay? But it was really worth $4,358.13. Therefore, because I'm doing it the way that I do it, I saved us $1,916.59, which averages out to 44% savings for that quarter. So it's higher than I want it to be, but it is what it is. So that comes out to an average each month for this quarter, for these 3 months. On average, it was worth $1,452.71. On average, I spent $813.85 each month. and I saved us $638.86 on average each month, which is an average of 44% savings. So if you're saying on average for the last 3 months, even though I'm trying to bulk up my food storage room because of the tax-free, and I have a lot of food going out of this house that's not for the 4 of us, a family of 4, a monthly grocery budget of $813, it's really not that bad, I don't think. I mean, that's like $200 a week for 4 people. So it's already starting to go down a little bit. So the goal is for this calendar year to bulk up my food storage, try to get my freezer and things like stocked up so that next year I can start pulling and have my grocery budget even smaller, if that makes sense. I'll still have to keep it stocked, but I can pull, when I menu plan, I can say what is in my freezer, what is in my pantry, what is in my food storage, and plan my meals from there, and try to only get like the necessary meats, the necessary produce, and of course milk and things like that that I need, constantly, that's you can't store. So that's the goal. That's what I have for the 3rd quarter of this challenge for this year. And I hope it's helpful for you. And go definitely check out those 2 ladies in the description below. Go learn from them. They're wise. They will help you. They're great. And then if you don't have Fetch Rewards and you don't have IBotta, I will leave those links as well. Go sign up for them. If you don't, those are going to be really, really helpful. Fetch Rewards, both of them are free. IBotta, you have to add in like deals for things that you're going to buy at the grocery store, and then when you buy them, you scan your receipt and it gives you that money back. Fetch Rewards, I love it because you don't have to wait and only get the deals that they say. You just scan your receipt. It could be the gas receipt from your gas. It could be a McDonald's receipt. It could be your receipt from the grocery store. It could be a receipt from clothes shopping. It can be going out to dinner at a restaurant receipt. Any receipt at all, whatsoever, you scan it, and it's going to be a minimum of 25 points. Now, it could be more points than that if there is something on there. If you bought something that's like happens to be a deal, like a certain, like the Lay's potato chips, and you bought Lay's, then you might get those extra 100 points or 150 points or whatever happens to be. Just go through there and look. And if you sign up using the link that I give you, I think you get extra points if you sign up through that link just for signing up. Check it out. But I just cashed out my points for both of those apps because I'm starting my Christmas shopping. So I've already gotten a gift card from Amazon from both IBotta and from Fetch Rewards. So that money is going to pay for some Christmas presents. Already got one of them in for Bailey. And because of the Amazon deal days that we're just going on. So I'm going to keep holding on to those. And then when Amazon does like Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I'm going to start grabbing Christmas presents with that money that it didn't cost me anything because I was using that app. So I do that every year. I will leave those in the description as well. I'm going to go blow my nose again, drink some more tea, and try to rest. Until then, we'll see y'all on the next video. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.